Yeah, just down the street, 48th Street, and you could see once again just another example of how powerful this tornado was that ripped through here. Liz and Jim, there are trees, palm trees that are just ripped from their roots, as you can see. A couple of them might have hit that car right there. Lots of damage. The shingles on the roof here. Oh my goodness, I just noticed this now. One of the trees fell directly on that house there. So clearly there's damage to that roof right there. And when the rain comes later on, unfortunately, some water damage in that house. Right across the road, the roof to the church got ripped completely off. And you, what's your name, ma'am?
I'm Joanne.
And I'm happy you were telling me everyone in your house over here is safe.
We're safe, and that's my brother's house there, and that's my brother's house. We're all on this block here.
This is your brother's house?
Yeah, he's renting that out, but it belongs to him.
Okay.
All of this and relatives, we're all relatives on here, and to see all this, it don't think it can't happen to you. You know, it sounds like just a little rough wind coming through. Then after a while, it sounded like a freight train.
That's what a lot of people say.
Yeah,
yep.
It really did. And then the next thing, well, my son said, "Get up, let's get up." And we got inside. And next thing we heard all this rumbling. It took 10 roof off the that was on the house, all the way from this street, all the way over on my lot there, to the car. It looked like somebody took that tin and just sat it down with you know, like when you try to nail tin together.
Yeah.
Look, they picked up everything and nailed
Everything
them.
just looks like a toy. These heavy objects just whipped around.
That's right, like a play toy. Kids, well, you guys out there playing around. It's unbelievable.
And the street you can see right over there, Ed, is completely blocked by trees.
Trees.
What?
You can't get by.
Yeah.
That's all trees. This will never be the same. In that church, the whole roof is off that church. And the saddest thing about it, and I can't get to it, I have a niece and nephew whose house, it looked like somebody dropped a bomb on the house. It's completely like it was in the line of a war zone back over off of Inez. Back in that area. Let me tell you.
I'm so sorry. I could tell that you're still in shock.
Yeah. You know, but I believe in God, and all things work together for good for those who love the Lord. And I do love God, and it's a reason behind. This is nature. This is nature. So we have to make the best of it. Thank God for what we do have.
And thank God you are okay. Yes. And I can see that. It was so nice to meet you. Unfortunately, under these circumstances,
sorry. I couldn't give you more, but this is just. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and stay safe out there. You can see right here what this weather can do, and hopefully for this area, the cleanup has just begun, and they can start to heal. Back to you guys. I am still in Port Salerno, and you do not have to drive very far in this neighborhood I've been in here to find more tornado damage. This tornado, maybe a couple of hours ago now, really ripped through here and did some serious damage. Roads are blocked everywhere we try to go, and we came upon this scene right here. I don't know if you could see it with the backlight, but that is not one but two cars completely flipped over. My first thought was, oh my goodness, is there somebody in that car? I wasn't sure if it was a car that was just driving down the street here when the tornado hit. Luckily, I have found out that the home there, those cars were in the driveway, and you know, the tornado doesn't care that this car is 3,000 pounds. It whipped it into the air like a toy, and that's the end result right there. A big mess to clean up. There's downed trees everywhere here. I met a family here. What are your names?
Jessica.
Patrick.
Hey guys, and what did you experience? I know you live a couple of roads over, but there are some houses on this street that are just completely decimated. Yes. What did you hear? What did you experience?
A lot of rain and loud winds, and just basically you go into almost panic mode, and you look for the safest place in your house and just hope that your house doesn't get destroyed within a matter of seconds, because we were getting alerts on our phones every 5 minutes to seek shelter. And
and of course the young ones, they always have phones on them. How scary of an experience was that for you guys? I mean, you see what this has done to your neighborhood.
Me and my dad were driving in the front neighborhood. We saw the tornado go by. So
you saw the tornado?
Yeah, it was kind of scary.
Have you ever seen a tornado before?
No, sir.
How big was it? Did you see the destruction, or did you just
Yeah.
look at it and run the other way?
There's some roofs and trees and all that.
Yeah, you can see, actually, speaking of that, right up, we're being careful here because there's a down power line here, but right up there, you could just see like just a chunk of metal just caught onto the power line there. We're thinking there's no power in this area, so we're pretty sure that these power lines are not active right now. Thank you so much. You guys stay safe, okay? I wouldn't go surfing tonight, though, all right? Yeah, just, sorry. I'll get the terminology right next time. But any activity like that is not advised in the conditions we're in, because we haven't even experienced Milton yet. This is just the horrible damage from the tornado. Down power lines, the house right behind here, the roof is completely ripped off. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dark now, but the back of that house right there, my gosh, I think we're looking at inside the house right there. I think an entire wall. That is this gentleman, this is the inside of the home. Are you from this neighborhood?
This is my house right here.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you look like what did you experience when the storm hit?
Well, I was cooking, and next thing you know, we heard a woo. So my brother said, "Y'all get down, get down, get down, get down." So as we got down, glass was coming up like it was shooting a AK-47. You know what I'm saying? But we glad to be alive. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Glad to be alive.
Well, you go attend to your home. Now, did you witness these cars get?
That's my mama car right there.
That is your mother's car?
That's my mama car. And as you can look over here.
Are these power lines?
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
As you can look over here, that's my sister's car.
Oh my gosh, okay.
That's my brother's truck. That's my.
Every one of them is damaged.
Yeah, every vehicle is damaged over here. Even my vehicle on the other side is damaged.
So did you see the tornado coming through, or were you taking shelter?
Like I said, I was inside cooking.
Yeah.
And after it hit my cousin's church, blew the roof off my cousin's church.
Yes.
It had to be like 10, 15 minutes. It flipped back around, and it came and damaged it, did its damage. It did what it did.
Can you even begin to process?
No, I can't process this here.
No.
I can't process, what I mean? I'm going to be here trying to get it back right.
I can process the fact that I'm very thankful that you are safe. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Port Salerno, what a scary neighborhood this was to be in tonight. We are going to send it back to you guys for now.
John, it's just heart-wrenching. You've been talking to so many people out there tonight, and everybody just feels, well, they seem like they're a little bit in shock.
Yeah, I mean, earlier you saw the woman I spoke with. She was just talking to us about everything she'd experienced. It was almost like I was the first person who was asking her this, and it was all coming back, and she started to cry. This is traumatic stuff that happened out here, and the more we drive around, the more we see what this neighborhood has gone through. I mean, we're closer to the car now, and you can see, I don't know if Ed can just, this car, wow. I don't know, how much does a car weigh? 3,000 pounds or something? And this thing was just like a toy. I keep saying that, but it was just whipped upside down. And there's another one there. I mean, there's a Jeep, or I think, I can't quite see, but it's a pickup truck, completely write-offs, I would have to think. So that's the type of damage a tornado can do. So next time you see a tornado warning on your phone, it tells you to seek shelter. Remember this scene, because it's serious stuff.